from the Ride the Lightning CD. That is a classic from Metallica with Fade to Black.
Yep.
Haven't heard that one in a long time, so I thought I'd dig that one out and give that a whirl, since we don't play a lot of Metallica here.
No, it's banned, isn't it?
Not really.
No, we just, everybody else plays it, so why should we?
Exactly.
It's really what
I played that for myself as a guilty pleasure.
I love that tune. I'm obviously a Metallica honk, but we don't need to play Metallica every show. There's enough Metallica out there that they don't need us to fucking help them.
Yeah. But James might need to pay for that expensive rehab.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not at a fucking $10 a bed place, is he?
Assuming he's in rehab.
Yeah. All right. You're on your own, man. You're on your own with that one, man. People getting all fucking uppity about that shit.
I know. It's just funny what people find so sacred in their lives. It's like, oh, that's a sacred cow. You can't talk about that.
It's really uncool that you guys would challenge addiction. Man!
There's no challenge at all.
Shut up.
Not at all. If you don't know what we're talking about, last week we talked about the cancellation of the shows over there in Australia. And I just asked the question is that for real? Yeah. Or could it possibly be used as an excuse to get out of a bad contract? And apparently some people in their social media circles took offense to that. How dare you question that? James has had demons, man.
Yeah, man.
If I ever hear people talk about addiction without talking about they had demons, man, like they somehow got possessed. They were at a seance one time and somehow some spirit from the dark side possessed their soul and took over them, just like The Exorcist. I don't want to hear about your demons, man. Everybody's got troubles in this world. It's just how you choose to deal with them.
Yeah. Can you see the camera right now?
Yes.
Look it. The demons got me.
I see it.
Got a hold of me. I'm fighting them.
You got your light beer in hand.
I'm fighting them. With everything I got. The demon. Oh, he wins.
Demons. Tired of that. People who use that terminology, that is just such a weak ass excuse. He's got demons. Shut up.
Yeah, a ghost made him put that alcohol in his mouth.
Whatever. I don't want to hear about people's demons.
How about he likes to drink?
Yeah.
How about that? He likes to drink.
But here's the thing, and I want to bring this point up real quick, and I'm not going to dwell on this. Mm-hmm. All I've seen, in response to that is, well, the fans are ravenous for Metallica. The fans bought tickets. The fans did this. The fans did that. All well and fine. Perhaps the fans did. But the bigger point is Metallica's contract is not with the fans. Metallica's contract is with the promoter, not with the fans. Yes, the fans may show up in droves. They may sell out an arena or a venue or wherever it is that they're playing. But if Metallica believed that they were not getting whatever it was that they believe that they should get in a contractual obligation, they could probably cancel that contract regardless if the fans showed up in droves.
Right.
That's the point people miss. Unfortunately, music is a business, especially if you're on a huge level like a Metallica or a Kiss or anything. And if it's a bad contract for the band, and I'm not saying in this case it is, I'm just using it as an example. Yes, the fans may show up and they would sell out an arena, but if Metallica doesn't believe that they're being treated fairly, or the contract wasn't done properly, or they don't think that they're getting whatever it is that they're owed, They could cancel that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the fans won't show up or they won't sell out the place. That doesn't mean anything.
Bands notoriously lie to fans.
They do.
Sorry if I'm pulling back the curtain on that, but bands lie to fans all the time.
I've seen it. I've heard it. I've heard phone calls being made with different bands saying, yeah, we're not playing that gig because of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. How about this lie that they tell every night? Oh, I'm so glad you came out to the meet and greet. So glad to meet you. They're not glad to meet any of you. None of you. They're only happy to take your money. That's it. Bands lie to fans. Get over it.
Yeah. And again, if a promoter, let's just say and we've talked about this on the show many times. Mm-hmm. If a promoter puts on a show and they contract with bands to show up, band or bands, mm-hmm. and the promoter does not fulfill the contract, the bands will not show up, even if the fans do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's just like, well, you were supposed to pay us let's just use a number, a 50% deposit.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't pay your deposit. Yeah, but I got the fans are out here. They bought tickets. They're here. They're waiting for you. Yeah, but you didn't pay us our 50%, so we're not coming.
Yeah, they expect people to fall for that nonsense, because they don't want to disappoint their fans. But fuck you. Once you get to a certain level, certain bands, when they're making $1,500, they have to play the gig anyway.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands that, are promised like $2,000. They get there and the promoter fucks them and says, look, we'll give you $500. Play or don't. But if you don't, we're going to tell all your fans that you bailed out. And the band will, a Bang Tango or something. I'm not shitting on Bang Tango. I'm just saying a band like Bang Tango, they'll play the $500 gig. They won't come back.
Of course.
But they'll play the 500 because they don't want to they realize that they have like 500 fans across the country and they don't want to lose 50 of them.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Well, in the case that I was talking about last week, again, I made it very clear that I was not saying that I knew anything about anything. I just asked the question,
right?
Could there possibly be a chance that they cancel the show, not because James has gone into rehab, but they use that as a viable excuse because it could possibly be written in the contract that, well, the only way that the band could cancel the show is due to a health issue or something with one of the main members or something like that.
You're questioning addiction.
Well, I'm not. I'm just questioning business practices. It can happen, and it does happen. So chill.
They're Metallica, though, man. They love their fans.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Shut up.
If Metallica said, okay, well, we'll play the gig. We need, $750,000 up front. And then we need the other $750,000, after the gig. And the guy paid $500,000.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to go? No, you still owe us $250,000 for the deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the fans are buying tickets right and left, man. You got to show up. It's like, yeah, well, we're not going to do that.
Look at all the merch you're going to sell.
Whatever. It happens all the time, people, regardless of your feelings about addiction and this and that. It's not about that. It's about dollars and cents.
I definitely was really surprised, especially from our fans. I get it from, the faggots that tour around on social media, but I was really surprised that our fans were such fucking pussies. Dude, addiction. Shut up. Just fucking disagree and move the fuck on if you don't care.
Nobody was questioning addiction. Nobody was questioning it.
And even if they were, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but, man, you're talking about a sacred cow here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, just move along. So you don't like that segment, don't download it. Don't listen to it. Move the fuck on. There's